So welcome back. So the first company I'm going to talk about is Ava Risk Group. I already done a video on this company, so I'll leave the link to that video below in the description. But they did release a presentation today. It was marked non-sensitive, which means there wasn't any new information within the presentation, or so the ASX and the company believes. But the company did take something, the market did take something out of this presentation, and that's why the share price rose 18% today. And I think what they did take out of it was on page 12, they just did mention here strong revenue growth in Q1 for the new financial year. So revenues are forecast to increase by more than 58% from the previous year, or the PCP, which is the previous corresponding period, from 9.8 million to 15.5. So not new news to those who have been following this company closely, but the market sure did like it. And you can see that on the share price here. This is just the chart going back 6 months. Very bullish chart at the moment. We're seeing increasing highs. I can't remember how long of a time period we're seeing this as a high, but it's over a year or so. And we see 3 big price rises. One here, another one here, and now this one. And each time we've seen this price rise, we've seen a bit of a consolidation period, a long one here, a shorter one here, only 5 days, and another big update today. So closing at 33.5 cents, it closed on the high, on high volume too. So you can see here, the high volume days are all green, which means on those big up days, that's when we're seeing the highest volume. And even the low volume, or the down days, we're not seeing very high volume there. So very bullish on this company going forward, and if management can keep this company humming along, can't see why this won't be increasing in price in the future. Next company, so why do I have Marnus Labuschagne, the wonderful Australian batsman? Well, his father, his daddy, actually runs the next company, and that's Aries Resources. So that's Andre Labuschagne. He's in charge of that company, and thankfully, he does come from South Africa, and thankfully, because of mining in Australia, he moved the family to Australia. And Marnus could have been playing for South Africa, but he's now doing his trade for Australia, and we wouldn't have it any other way. So this is Aries Resources. They did not release any information today. In fact, the last announcement they released was 1st of September, so it's 9 days ago. But they did buy a mine from Evolution Mining on the 4th of June. You can just see here, I'm circling it right here where they bought it. So market got excited with that, but they did do a capital raising. Share price went down, but ever since then, we've seen a good rebound in the price. I do think, if I remember correctly, they are forecasting upwards of something like $120 million in cash flow with this mine over the next few years. Do see production falling off through the next few years, but they are hopeful of finding some more reserves as they move forward. We've seen very bullish action in the last few days. The share price has gone from the high 50s into the high 60s. And again, just like AVA Risk Group, I would like to see a bit of consolidation. We don't want to see this going up parabolic. That's when the traders might get too excited and really start playing games with that, just like they are with BrainChip and some other of these hyped stocks. The other company I'm going to be talking about, the one that did not as well today, is a company called Whisper, WSP. It's a fairly new company on the ASX. They do stuff I really like. So they are a SaaS company, but there was a block trade, so some shareholders who were escrowed from selling decided to release some of those shares, or sell some of those shares yesterday, because they could. They were released from voluntary escrow. They sold them at $3.81. I think this was yesterday. It says after market close yesterday. The market did not like that at all. And we did see the share price decrease by 11.5% to $3.76, which is just below the price the escrow sellers did sell it at. You can just see there on the volume, fairly high volume with those selling. I actually am not a holder of this company. I've actually wanted to be a holder for a while, because they do have fairly good growth. They're in a good sector, and they did run very hard in July. So they went from a price just above $2 all the way to $5. I won't buy on that unless I see a bit of consolidation, but the share price has come back a bit into a region I am interested in buying. Unfortunately, it's just gone below this line here, or right on that line. So tomorrow could be a good day if it just bounces up a little bit. But bullish on this company moving forward. This could be a double top here, so that's not the best. But the fact that they are growing strongly, one of the things I do look at is 10 times ARR, so that's annual recurring revenue, and they are below that at the moment, their market cap. So bullish on Whisper. They had a good down day today, so that could be a good buying opportunity. So I'll keep my eye on Whisper tomorrow. So that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Just trying some new stuff with putting my face on videos. That's one of the reasons I started doing YouTube videos, is just to get used to seeing myself on video and listening to myself on video too. And I am getting used to it, but I've decided it's time the rest of the world sees me. So hi, and till next video, see you later.